From Mozart to Beethoven, many famous composers were math whizzes. Many famous composers, like Mozart and Beethoven, were skilled in math and music from a young age. The Fibonacci sequence appears in music compositions, creating pleasing and balanced patterns. Mathematical concepts like symmetry and geometry are used in musical compositions and instrument design. The harmonic series, a mathematical phenomenon, explains why certain sound frequencies sound pleasing together. Music notation is, in essence, a mathematical language, using symbols and patterns to convey sound. The connection between music and math enabled composers to innovate and create timeless masterpieces. Learn how the introduction of the 24-second shot clock in 1954 revolutionized the game, increasing scoring and changing the pace of basketball forever. The 24-second shot clock was introduced in 1954 to increase scoring and pace in basketball. Before the shot clock, teams would often stall, holding the ball for minutes at a time. The first season with the shot clock saw scoring increase by 14 points per game. The shot clock change led to a 30% increase in field goal attempts per game. Teams quickly adapted, with coaches developing strategies to maximize shot clock efficiency. The shot clock's impact was so profound that it's now an iconic part of basketball's DNA. Discover how orange's energizing effects are often overstated, and why its psychological impact can vary greatly depending on context and personal experiences. Orange is often associated with energy and excitement, but its stimulating effects are largely a cultural construct. In Western cultures, orange is linked to warmth and playfulness, while in India, it symbolizes spirituality and wisdom. The psychological impact of orange can vary greatly depending on personal experiences and context, such as nostalgia or warning signs. Orange can actually have a calming effect on people with anxiety, as it's perceived as less intense than red. The vibrant color orange can increase oxygen supply to the brain, boosting creativity and imagination. Delve into the hidden underground tunnels and catacombs of Paris, stretching over 150 miles, and uncover the secrets of the city's ancient past, from medieval quarries to revolutionary hideouts. Paris's underground tunnels stretch over 150 miles, making them one of the largest in the world. The tunnels were originally medieval quarries, providing limestone for the city's iconic buildings. During the French Revolution, these tunnels served as secret hideouts for revolutionaries and outcasts. The Catacombs of Paris, a section of the tunnels, contain the remains of over 6 million Parisians. In the 18th century, the tunnels were used as a clandestine ossuary, solving the city's burial crisis. Today, only a small section of the tunnels is open to the public, leaving much of the network. Discover why Lake Hillier in Australia turns pink due to its unique combination of algae and high salt levels, making it a breathtaking natural wonder. Lake Hillier, located on Middle Island in Western Australia, is a stunning pink lake that's a natural wonder. The lake's vibrant pink color is caused by the presence of the algae species Dunaliella salina, which thrives in its salty waters. This unique algae produces carotenoid pigments that give the lake its distinctive pink hue, especially visible from the air. The lake's extreme salinity, with salt levels up to 33%, creates an ideal environment for the algae to bloom and produce its pigment. The combination of high salt levels and specific algae is a rare occurrence, making Lake Hillier one of only a few pink lakes worldwide. Explore the enigmatic phenomenon of ball lightning, which appears as glowing, floating balls of light during thunderstorms, and learn about the various theories and research on this phenomenon, including the possible causes and explanations. Ball lightning is a rare and poorly understood atmospheric electrical phenomenon. The first recorded sighting of ball lightning dates back to ancient China in 746 AD. Ball lightning can range in size from a few inches to several feet in diameter. Scientists have proposed over 100 theories to explain ball lightning, but none are universally accepted. Some researchers believe ball lightning could be a form of plasma, a high-energy state of matter. Despite centuries of observation, there is still no consensus on the cause or mechanism of ball lightning. The Beatles' Hey Jude is one of their most famous songs, but did you know it's also one of the most expensive songs to produce? The Beatles' Hey Jude was written by Paul McCartney to comfort Julian Lennon during his parents' divorce. The song's iconic "na na na" refrain was originally just a placeholder, but it became a defining feature. Recording Hey Jude required 196 takes and over 8 hours of studio time, a lengthy process. The famous wall of sound technique, with 36 musicians, made Hey Jude one of the costliest productions. The orchestral arrangement alone cost $4,000, a significant expense in 1968, equivalent to $30,000 today. Despite high production costs, Hey Jude spent 9 weeks at number 1, earning millions for the Beatles. Learn about the devastating impact of the phylloxera louse on European vineyards in the 19th century and how it led to the development of grafting techniques. In the 19th century, the phylloxera louse infestation devastated European vineyards, causing widespread destruction. Native to North America, phylloxera was accidentally introduced to Europe through imported American vines. The pest's voracious appetite for vine roots led to the decline of nearly 70% of France's vineyards. Desperate to save their crops, European winemakers turned to grafting techniques, merging American roots with European vines. This innovative solution not only saved the industry but also led to the development of new, resilient grape varieties. In 2008, financier Bernie Madoff's investment scheme was exposed, revealing a massive fraud that had defrauded thousands of investors. Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme was estimated to have defrauded over 48,000 investors out of $65 billion. Madoff promised consistent returns, regardless of market conditions, to lure in investors and build trust. He targeted wealthy individuals, charities, and institutional investors, often using referrals and word of mouth. Madoff's scheme went undetected for decades, despite multiple SEC investigations and whistleblower tips. He used new investor funds to pay returns to earlier investors, creating the illusion of success. In 2009, Madoff was sentenced to 150 years in prison, the maximum allowed for his crimes. Witness Jimmy Connor's remarkable 1,991 U.S. Open run, where he played through a shoulder injury and won 5 consecutive 5-set matches, including a thrilling quarterfinal against Aaron Krickstein. Jimmy Connors was 39 years old during his remarkable 1991 U.S. Open run. Connors entered the tournament ranked 174th in the world, his lowest ranking in 20 years. He played through a shoulder injury that required daily cortisone shots and painkillers. Connors won 5 consecutive 5-set matches, a record for a Grand Slam event. His thrilling quarterfinal against Aaron Krickstein lasted 4 hours and 41 minutes. Connors' semifinal loss to Jim Courier ended his magical run, but cemented his tennis legacy.